Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. And guess what? I got a letter, and this is just a simple question. Actually, I got two comments I'm going to go over here, but this is a simple question. This comes from a Mr. Johnny Siam, and he asked, I've got a question asking for a friend. Of course, it's for a friend. It's always for a friend. Is it possible to find a nice woman that can provide for me? Now, you might think that a bit of a strange question, but actually it's not. I mean, they can have sugar daddies. Why can't we have sugar mamas? So really, it's not that bad of a question. It's pretty good. And here is what I would say. If you're going to come over here and find a woman, if you're not going to come over and just have some fun, you really want a woman. You want a Thai woman. She's got to be Thai. You got to come over here, grab a Thai woman, make her your own. Make an honest woman out of her, wherever you grab her from. The first thing you might want to think about if you want her to provide for you, and I'm thinking this means financially provide, because all Thai women will do a little cooking and cleaning and, take care of the man in the bedroom and all that kind of stuff. Not to sound misogynistic, I do a little cooking sometimes. I even do a little cleaning sometimes, begrudgingly. But, it's not unusual. However, if you want a woman to take care of you, like financially, so you can be a loafer, a lounger, a scrounger, you're going to have to find a woman who either is street smart and has her own business, or you're going to have to find you an educated woman. Now, I don't care how sweet she is, how much she loves you, how good you're giving it to her. Chances are that after a short period of time, once everything settles, and you get past the marriage, the honeymoon phase of your marriage or of your fun time, you get past the fun time, she's going to expect a little something out of you. She might help you out. She might provide for you in certain ways. But she's going to expect you to be able to provide in other ways as well. So you're going to have to understand, while you might be a bit of a loafer, you can't do it 100%. I can guarantee you that. Now, generally, the best you could hope for with a decent woman, a smart woman, is to get one that you earn comparable amounts of money. Maybe you earn a little more than she does. Maybe she earns a little more than you do. Maybe you earn 75% of the income. She earns 25%. And, you don't make a big deal about it. Now, if you want her to take care of you, I'd say it's going to have to be at least 25% for you. Maybe 20% if you're lucky. And 80% for her. Now, generally, the good Thai women don't like this. So it's going to be difficult. You're going to have some game. If you're an old man with an old wrinkly, or as my wife likes to say, raggly, a raggly ass. When you get older, you have this old raggly ass, which I don't have yet, fortunately. I have retained some of my youthful vigor and muscle tone. True. You're going to have something special. So you're going to have some game. You're going to have some little twinkle in your eye that makes her willing to provide for you. I would say that really there probably isn't a chance in hell. I mean, I'm just being honest. If you were a young guy and you started out, you came over here, you're 22, 24, you're teaching English, then you get on with some Fortune 500 company or something, and you start making some dough. And you've got, a little retirement socked away. You get older. You're like, okay, I really don't want to work all that much anymore. You're going to have to figure out a way to keep her happy so she's not busting her ass and you're doing absolutely nothing. That isn't going to fly. I don't care who it is. Eventually, she's going to go, what am I doing? I get nothing. I can get what this guy has anywhere, and probably better than you. You know, so if you start out when you're young, which I think you are not very young, you are old. As an old man, your chances of this are slim to none. As a young man, you're going to have to put a little bit of time and effort in to show her that, hey, you know, there's a reason why she should take care of you. You've got some fantastic qualities. You're young and you're drilling her all night long. You're giving her the loving that she has always wanted. You're a sweet guy. You're a nice guy. You're good to the kids. You're good to this. You're good to that. You're a good person overall. She loves you. She just loves you so much. And then if you go, honey, can I cut back a little bit? You only got to work a couple of years and, you know, then maybe you have a shot. But as an old man, like an old being like 65, 70 years old, your chances of some lovely young woman wanting to provide for you, like I said, are virtually nil. Now, my suggestion was you get some 80-year-old toothless hag. She can be a sweetheart, but she's a hag. I mean, you know, listen, beggars can't be choosers. You want her to provide for you? Get some old lady who, you know, she's got some problems. She's had some, you know, her son is probably as old as you are, but she needs a little youthful fun. Maybe everything down there is closed for business, but she wants to see if you can reinvigorate her, and you manage to start the engine. Then I'd say, hey, go for it. But, you know, you're going to have to be into that. And personally, you know, I'd say, I don't know, maybe crack a couple Viagras and, you know, throw some Cialis down, pop some candy down there, get cracking. And then, you know, close your eyes, turn on some Barry White, you know, and go at it. Other than that, I don't think you have a chance in hell, all right? So I've wasted way too much time on this. However, I do have one more little comment from a guy. He's deeply offended because he actually thought that I was a Nancy, which, Nancy as in Nancy Pelosi. Ooh, that was a little bit too painful for my liking, so I'm going to have to say something here. He wrote to me, now this is about, this is in the letter that I did the other day, personal services in Thailand, where a guy said to me, hey, why don't you help these guys with their women? They got problems. Teach them how to say no. Teach them how to deal with the women. Keep their women straight. Vet them, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, I don't want to do this because it is a pain in the ass. And how do I know it's a pain in the ass? Because I've done it before. Guys used to contact me all the time. Before I even got on YouTube. Hey, will you help me out? So this guy responded to, you know, this letter that I commented, and he said, it's simple. You don't need to be the guy at a magic show shouting the rabbits in the table. No one wants to hear it, let alone pay for it. Now, I'm going to stop right there, because you may think no one wants to hear it, but I know for a fact, because I've had lots and lots and lots of guys contact me and say, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Can you help me, please? Help me! Time is money. You want me to help you? You know, it's going to be X amount of dollars per hour. Now, I got to the point where I was like, oh, this shit's getting on my nerves. I don't want to do this. I don't want to vet any chicks. I don't want to talk to them and make, you know, assume that I know them or anything like that. I don't want to get into that kind of thing. I'd suggest, getting back to the letter here, I'd suggest even you would say the very best and memorable times you had in Thailand was when you very first came here and knew nothing. Now, I have had some fantastic times when I first came here. Because, you know, when you come here, you're all wide-eyed and shit, walking around going, oh my God, And then girls are throwing themselves at you, and you're going, these 3 chicks want to go with me. Where do they want to go? Wow, they want to go back to my room. Ooh. You know, okay, that was great fun. But that lasted for a while. I mean, yeah, it was fun, but it gets old very quickly. Believe it or not. I've had some fantastic times during the beginning. I've had some fantastic times before I got married, when I was just single and I didn't really even go out all that much to the clubs and the bars and the go-go's. And then when I've been married, I've had some fantastic times. So could I choose one time that was the very best? No, and I can certainly tell you that the best times that I have had, quality-wise, have definitely not been at the very beginning. I may have had some great fun, with some women, or from running around from bar to bar, getting drunk, partying, being an idiot, okay, just having fun. But I've had a lot of fun later on, so, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. Now, the only reason I'm commenting about this douche is because he wrote back to me like an hour later, and apparently I had not approved his comment, because I don't look at the comments all the time. Sometimes I happen to be at the computer, and I go into YouTube certain times every day, and I approve the comments. Well, I had not approved his comments, and there were several other comments I had not approved. So he wrote me, shadow ban for a reasonable comment. Closet Democrat? First of all, so what if I was a Democrat? You see, this is where the nastiness starts to happen. Oh my God, you're a Democrat. First of all, I'm not a Democrat. Never have been. But if I wanted to be, who the fuck are you to tell me I shouldn't be a Democrat? Fuck off. If I want to be a Democrat, I'll be a Democrat. If I want to be a Republican, I'll be a Republican. That's how the system works, jackass. Okay? Don't worry, Nancy. It won't happen again. Nancy. Please, don't ever fucking use Nancy's name in a sentence addressed to me. Okay? And if you don't do that, and you don't make stupid comments, I won't call you a douchebag and a chowderhead and a schmecklehead. Because I think you're all of the above, simply because you assume, which you know, that makes an ass out of you, and not me. Okay? So let's just get that clear there, douchebag. Anyway, I think I have vented appropriately. I've tried to keep it professional. And that's all I have. So until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Choke D. Leo Jerkin. That's good luck. And until next time, see ya.